Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 8-5. The Bo Sox got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-2. The Washington Nationals hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 7-6. The Houston Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-1. The Mariners put together 10 total hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-3. The Chicago White Sox snapped their 5-game losing streak as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-2. The Tigers got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-2. The Rangers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they grabbed a walk-off win in extra innings over the Padres 1-0.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series. But Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Batting second, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in, Zach Cozart. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The 0-2 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is under it. And that retires the side. Mike Minor starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
At the plate, Tim Stanley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Here's Ryan Braun now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Missed with a breaking ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Nick Williams is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Minor sets. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Braun at second. Williams at first. 2 out in the inning. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roy, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Count is 1-2.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Phillies will have to be content. Here's Chris Davis now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Stanley. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Digging in, Basil Johnson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Johnson carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Fred Hammond. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fred Hammond.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt?
Minor gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Minor, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Stanley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Galvis is there, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Ian Netzel, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. There's a strike.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. This is line to left. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. Hot shot to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Stanley has it in his tracks. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
The center fielder, Charlie.
Ready now, Charlie Blackmon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Basil Johnson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Iglesias is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Leading off the inning, Nick Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Popped him up. Cozart shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
So 1 away
4.
now, and here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Yunel Escobar.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Blackmon. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Jose Iglesias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Blackmon's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Phillies down in order. At the plate, Mike Minor. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias. 1 away.
Now batting,
so the batting order turns over now and set to go. Freddie Galvis. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, JT Realmuto. And there he goes towards second. This is popped up. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Zach Cozart. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Runners off for second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score all the way from first. And it's a 4-1 game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And it's fouled away. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
High in the air out to center field. Stanley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. Stepping into the box, Fred Hammonds. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Minor ready with a 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Galvis, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now in the box, Tim Stanley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A ball and 2 strikes.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Settling in now, Chris Davis. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game. He has been on fire.
Joaquin Soria takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Hicks finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Blackmon is retired, and there's one away. Now to the plate, Basil Johnson. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Mike Minor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Now batting, Ian Netzel, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackmon. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
First baseman, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Duvall is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Minor sets. First pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit up.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail 6-1. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side. Fielded deep in the hole by Iglesias. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, Patrick.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar is there. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So stepping in, Zach Kozar trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Stanley moves over, and that ends the inning. Yankees retire. Stepping up now, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Daniel Murphy has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Hit in the air to left field. Davis is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Fred Hammonds. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, 0-1. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, John Hicks. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Minor's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Full count now. The next 3-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking. 3 up, 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alexi Ruiz will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Yasmani Grandal is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hammonds has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Chris Davis now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Missed with a slider. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1. So striding in, Basil Johnson.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Yankees, pitcher, Mike.
Carlos Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Carlos Gonzalez.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And Jake McGee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Jake McGee.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's out number one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Stanley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Standing in, Ian Netzel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Stanley, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Still even at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. McGee comes set with the payoff pitch. Another full count pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanley moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next for New York, JT Realmuto. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Stanley is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hard hit toward the hole, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems, but trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Davis is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But an RBI triple gets. Up next will be Nick Williams, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Yunel Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Marwin Gonzalez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 17, Marwin Gonzalez.
Rafael Diaz is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 47, Rafael Diaz.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Williams aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. Michael Gibbons will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 60.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in, Fred Hammond. First pitch of the at-bat. 4-1.
Ball one, no strike.
That's wide, 2-0. Still only one out in the inning. There's a strike. Popped him up. Johnson is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Andrew Toles will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60, Andrew.
Bullet back up the middle. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. The New York Yankees took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Mike Minor earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Minor. His record is now 6-1. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 5-6. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the Yanks swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 8-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim launched 3 home runs as they took down the Red Sox on the road, 7-2. The Blue Jays had 12 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 10-6. The Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore, 5-3. The Minnesota Twins combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side, 3-1. Justin Verlander pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, leading Detroit over Oakland, 3-2. The Texas Rangers finished off a 3-game sweep as they bested the visiting Padres, 4-2. The Cincinnati Reds brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they pulverized the Braves, 11-5. The Miami Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks, 7-5. The Metropolitans combined for 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos, 8-3. The Kansas City Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 7-5. The Cleveland Indians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road, 5-2. Robinson Cano was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Dodgers defeated the Cubs, 6-3. The San Francisco Giants combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Rockies, 3-0. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.